everyone. My name is Tara Cruz, and today I want you to imagine your virtual platform this school year in one resource. I'm going to share with you a culminating resource that integrates all of the modules that have been previously shared to show you that just within one resource, you can combine your Google Suite apps and deliver it straight to your online classroom. Now, there are variations of how teachers can use this resource or even design this interactive digital notebook, but we hope that you can see this extension of Google Slides as a useful tool in your virtual classroom. Here's a quick tour of what an interactive digital notebook could possibly look like. So here's the front cover. This digital interactive notebook was created from scratch. I used Google Images and Shapes to create the cover of this. Again, the beauty of this is that you have the liberty to customize this digital interactive notebook based on your needs and based on the needs of your students. So in this digital notebook, we have 4 tabs, and I went ahead and I inserted a table of contents here. So in these tabs, we have weekly oral language, we have journals, assignments, and notes. And so what I'll do is I'll also link these tabs so that when a student clicks on it, they are taken directly to that section in the digital interactive notebook. And so what's also cool about this whole resource is that you can make this appealing to your students by adding images or video clips and different types of ways to enhance your notebook so that it's appealing to your students. Now, I want to take you to and show you different ways how you can integrate the Google Suite apps all into this one resource, which is, of course, Google Slides. And so here, under Weekly Oral Language, I went ahead and I inserted a Google form and created a Google form. And so students will click it and it'll take them to their Google form where they will do their practice with their weekly oral language. And then, of course, they'll hit submit and it'll submit this form to me on my end where I will go ahead and assess them with that. And so the cool thing about this, again, is that you have the freedom and the power to go ahead and insert and customize this the way that you want to. And in the journal writing section of this digital interactive notebook, you're going to see that I inserted, using Google Docs, a table. And this is a writing choice board. You can make this choice board interactive using slides. However, this was just done using Google Docs and inserting the Google Doc. Next, if you wanted your students to just simply respond to a journal prompt, you would give them a text box and they can type in their response and it'll be updated on your end and you can see what their response is. In the next part of this notebook, I created an assignments tab. In the assignments tab, you're going to see that I went ahead and inserted a bubble map, and I also allowed for students to type in these bubbles so that they can provide their response to the directions in the prompt or the expectations that I have assigned them. Next is a theme sort. I simply used Google Slides for this, and I created a slide and locked the background, and so I allow for students to manipulate and move these themes and then the theme statements so that they can sort them based on the skill of identifying themes. Okay. In the next part of this digital interactive notebook, you're going to find that I have a notes tab. And in this notes tab, I went ahead and created a video and inserted my own video that I have stored in Google Drive. And again, this is just the section where I provide notes, whether it be anchor charts, images, just to further reinforce the skills that I am teaching within my class. Again, this is just an interactive notebook that can be created using slides, and you can create this notebook and design this notebook to fit your students' needs as well as your needs, and it's really just integrating and using the different Google Suite apps and putting them all into Google Slides for a notebook that you can use for the whole school year or per quarter or whatever fits your needs. I hope you enjoyed that overview, and I hope that it made you excited about creating your own. In the next few tutorials, I will show you how to create a digital interactive notebook from scratch, and then I will also show you how to integrate this notebook with Google Classroom by showing you a student view and a teacher view. I'll also go into inserting docs and images and other ideas that you can include in your notebook. Lastly, I'll share with you some quick Google Chrome extensions that may be helpful for you and your students. Thank you, and I hope you can view the next few tutorials.